welcome to the channel. Today we're going to talk about the critical role of personnel qualifications when servicing fire alarm and signaling systems. In the United States, the qualifications for inspecting fire alarm panels vary by jurisdiction. In general, you have to be qualified or certified to perform inspections. While a manufacturer's certification is pretty well recognized, there are other paths to certification. Some places accept NICET, which is the National Institute for the Certification in Engineering Technologies. And then there are states and local authorities who have their own licensing or certification programs that you must obtain. In general, check with your authority having jurisdiction or AHJ to make sure that you meet the requirements to perform inspections or service within that jurisdiction so that you're providing your customers with the best service. While on-the-job training is excellent in learning the mechanics of fire alarm systems, it's just as important to understand the theory and requirements of fire alarm systems based on NFPA 72. This comprehensive approach makes sure that systems are installed, designed, and maintained in accordance with the standards and that it's safe for everyone. True qualification goes beyond mere certification. It goes into experience, skill, craftsmanship, and continuing education to make sure that you understand everything that's going on. While I could train pretty much anyone to inspect a fire alarm system, test devices, does that person understand the big picture? Do they see what's going on? Are they at the panel acknowledging the alarm and checking off the box, writing a tick mark of number of smokes? Or are they confirming that the device that signaled the alarm is the device that the inspector is testing? We have to make sure of that. So understanding that, and things simple, battery change. You have a dead battery, so to speak. Do you just replace the batteries, or do you confirm that the battery charging circuit is actually operating? That differentiates you between someone who is trained and someone who is qualified. The 2019 edition of NFPA 72, which is the current edition that we're using here in Florida, outlines in section 10.5 personnel qualification requirements. And you can go through and look at that. It's a couple of pages, but not too overwhelming. But in general, you have to have a manufacturer certification in most instances. But again, you go back to the beginning. If you've been trained and you're qualified, and we understand the difference between training and qualification, but if you're both and you understand the concepts, you can test a fire alarm system. You might not be able to program it, but you can test it. So make sure you refer to the NFPA standards. Make sure you're referring to the one that applies to your jurisdiction. And maybe it's not NFPA, maybe it's the ICC, but make sure that you're complying with the standard, the code for your location. To wrap it up, make sure that you're qualified, that the people that you're working with or training are qualified, and that you are providing that service to your customer, because it's not just performing the service, it's providing that service to the customer that you know what you're doing and you have the training, the knowledge, the skills, the craftsmanship, and the experience to back up what you're reporting to them in your final report or in your service ticket. If you have any additional insights, knowledge, a reference, please comment below and help us all out. I'm only one person with my experience and the things I've read. I don't claim to know everything, and this is not an all-exhaustive video on qualifications for fire alarm systems. So please help everyone out. Like, subscribe, share it with your friends, anybody who might be interested in fire protection. I'm out here just trying to teach what I can teach and pass on what I've learned. Hope you have a good day. Stay safe, and I'll see you next video. Bye.